The government of the Northwest Territories is taking steps to re-establish regular dental health services in small communities. But the lack of regular care is already taking a toll. One N.W.T dentist says dealing with faulty equipment is a good first step for the government. Francis Tessier-Burns has that story.
It's been 2 years since the Territory has had contracts to offer dental services in remote communities. Despite that, the Department of Health said it has still sent dentists out on a case-by-case basis to, quote, alleviate backlog. Jessica Francis is a resident in Fort McPherson. She and her daughters were seen earlier this year after a long wait.
After we got seen in April, they referred one of my daughters to Edmonton, and she had to get several teeth removed and several teeth worked on because of cavities that had just gotten out of control because we hadn't been seen.
Francis was also one of the patients that was recently told to get tested due to possible infection from dental equipment that wasn't properly cleaned and sterilized. Pirio Friedman is a dentist that has traveled to N.W.T communities for over a decade to offer her services. She says equipment maintenance has been a long-standing issue and is one of the factors that makes it difficult to do dental work in the communities.
So to have better equipment, better maintenance, that would probably be easier to get dentists going there.
The Territory is working to get regular dental visits in communities again. In September, it awarded 2 contracts to companies to visit communities and repair any faulty equipment. Contracts for actual dental work are expected to come after that early next year. In the past, the Territory has had trouble getting dentists to bid on travel contracts. Dentists that travel to remote communities are mostly paid through non-insured health benefits at a lower rate than in private clinics. Friedman says those lower rates are another barrier to getting dentists to work in communities. The Department of Health says it's working with Indigenous Services Canada to address equipment issues and make contracts more flexible for dentists. Francis Tessier-Burns, CBC News, Yellowknife.